In the gaming industry, we have our top shooter or action-based category games like Battlefield and Call of Duty that dominate the market. In the category of racing-based games, Need for Speed The Run may not dominate, but it certainly is the best in its league. It launched last month on the PS3, Xbox 360, PC, Nintendo Wii and DS, and I'm glad to say we've had a blast with it. In this review, we'll be going through all the pros and cons of the game, as well as analysing the key features, and at the end we'll tell you whether Need for Speed The Run is worth your precious time and money. It revolves around a guy named Jack who is in quite a bit of trouble with the mob, and basically they want him dead. The only way to get out of his troubles is to participate in a race from San Francisco to New York, winner takes all. The only problem is he's against 200 of the world's best drivers. Every now and again at different stages of the race, your character, will take part in, let's say, out-of-car sequences. These are new in the game's franchise and they range from almost getting killed by another racer from behind, or bashing up and escaping from the cops in Las Vegas. Most of these out-of-car sequences allow you to interact, but like I mentioned before, they don't play a major role. In the end, they do add to the experience and for some may play as a further incentive for them to continue the race. The thing I loved and enjoyed most about the run is its variation. It varies in so many different ways, especially the race environments and the different types of events. In the run, you're not stuck to the same track or have the same view outside your window throughout the race. It's always changing, and most of the time it's bringing you new challenges. You absolutely cannot go past how beautiful the environments look in the run. The amount of detail is amazing. During the run story, you'll be put through different types of events with an objective you must complete. These events range from pass events, where you have to gain a certain number of positions in a race, checkpoint events, and battle races, also known as elimination races. Now onto the gameplay side of things. Racing feels good in the run and I was really pleased with it. The controls are simple and it responds really well. Apart from small bugs and glitches in the run, my main complaint would be too many interruptions. A slight variation off the track will result in a reset, and for us reset times range from 10 to 40 seconds. And not to mention the long load times before races, these just make you really bored. With its weather effects, destructible environments, different cars, tracks surrounding, and its amazing detail, the run story was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed putting the pedal to the metal and aiming to be the first one to reach New York. I don't know if any of the developers actually wanted people to go back to the story once they completed it and play certain races again, but they don't give you much incentive to do this. You cannot replay single races in the run, you can only replay certain stages that include anywhere between 4 to 8 races. Need for Speed The Run also comes packed in with an online multiplayer. Before jumping into a race, you are told to select a playlist that determines the environment you'll be racing in and the type of cars you'll be driving. Playlists range from muscle car battles to exotic sprint races. My main problem with the multiplayer was connection issues. I don't know whether it's just Australia's shitty internet, but in some races, cars would disappear then reappear in front of you, or even sometimes do some pretty weird and amazing things in the air. Apart from that, the run's multiplayer is fun, especially when playing alongside friends, and it will add a few more hours to your total playtime. The game also comes with a mission mode, or as it's called in the game, a challenge series. I was actually quite surprised how many different mission races there are in this section. There's around 10 different playlists just like the multiplayer, and each with 3 to 5 different races. In these races, and just like any other race, you have a certain objective to complete. Also, depending on how quickly you finish the race, you earn either a bronze, silver or gold medal. I don't know about anyone else, but I found these races really challenging, hence the name Challenge Series, but I was also struggling to earn anything higher than a bronze medal. But when it comes down to it, these are just more races where you have to either beat a time or come first. For some people, this may become repetitive, but the developers have done well in keeping us engaged in the game, and I must congratulate them on doing well with that. Autolog adds a taste of competition between you and your friends. Autolog tracks all your times, scores, etc. and compares them with your friends. You can also share screenshots of nice sexy cars you've unlocked or just epic moments in a race. Need for Speed The Run is a racing game, and to us, it's the best one out there. Need for Speed The Run would make a perfect Christmas present to any gamer. I'm sure they'll be more than satisfied with the content it brings. Amazing visuals, solid gameplay, intense races, and responsive controls all come together to make the game what it is. And we cannot forget those out-of-car sequences. Yes, Need for Speed The Run does have its problems, but they shouldn't deter you from buying the game. We're giving Need for Speed The Run a 9 out of 10. For more on Need for Speed The Run and many other games, head over to our channel. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment below expressing your thoughts about the game, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would also like to thank EA Australia for making this review possible. Peace.